next one is water. I don't use goldfish like you'll see in some demonstrations. I don't want anybody or any other living organism to be compromised or even threatened when I do these demonstrations. So again, it's just basically bottled water. So there's the there's the boiling that we saw in the other two situations. You're seeing a lot of fog being created. You're seeing natural gas actually migrating and converting itself back and dissipating back in the atmosphere. You hear a little bit of hissing and a little bit of popping. Again, that's the natural gas converting itself, or the liquid converting itself back into a gas. And as I allow it to finish grabbing the rest of the heat, you'll see a little bit of it pool on top just because of the creation of a nucleation zone. And what you have left is ice. So we took basically bottled water that was not frozen, not clear, or close to freezing temperature, and because the LNG drew the heat from the water, it converted it into an ice. So from another environmental perspective, what's the condition of the water? Yes, it's great that it converted it to ice, and that's a marvelous thing, but what impact is it going to have potentially to aquatic life? Again, I try and preserve the goldfish, so I'll just demonstrate it myself. Absolutely no contamination to that water at all. If it was, I wouldn't be standing here because I've done this demonstration numerous times. So again, it'll float on top, it'll convert itself back into a gas. The end result is you may have ice on the surface of the water, but there's no contamination of the soil, no mixture into the lower levels of the water, and no hazard to aquatic marine life in the spill zone. We're now going to spill some diesel just to show a comparative of what happens when there's a diesel or a gasoline spill that occurs. So now what you can see is that the hydrocarbon, the diesel's floating on top, but it is not dissipating. And if this was flowing water, this diesel would go downstream, contaminating other areas. So in comparison to LNG, which dissipates itself, it converts itself to a gas and is gone, diesel or gasoline or oil or any other hydrocarbon will stay floating on top of that water. Now, would I drink that? Obviously not.